Please be seated. Thank you very much. Hey. Thank you, Joe. The Chancellor, University of Nairobi, Vijay Ratsani, Vice Chancellor, Chairman of Council, Chancellors here present, distinguished guests and sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by saying indeed it's a great pleasure to be with you here as we celebrate this annual festival of innovation. I'd like to start off by commending both the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the administration of Nairobi University, and all those who have tirelessly worked to make this festival happen. Indeed, your diligence serves truly as an example to be emulated. Indeed, it is my hope that other institutions of higher learning will also pay keen attention to the events of this week and that they are inspired also to do the same in their respective institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I remain encouraged by the innovative initiatives being undertaken, not only by this university, but by all our young people across the country. But this university has remained true to its status of being our oldest and most distinguished institution of higher learning. And you are also innovators ever seeking new knowledge, and I really appreciate that spirit of curiosity that has remained within your halls. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've said often, our natural heritage is not as rich as that of other nations we could name. But this has not prevented Kenya from doing better in elevating our nation's prosperity, because we have applied our ingenuity to our natural gifts. Our energy and innovation, which are the core foundation of our people, is really the true wealth of our nation. That is the way a majority of the nations in the so-called first world have managed to achieve their social economic status. It is ingenuity and innovation, not natural resources, that matters most for a nation's prosperity. Innovation is the engine that drives entrepreneurship, and it is entrepreneurship that opens up opportunities for our young people and creates the jobs that sustain and reward them as well. Indeed, it is our creativity that brought us the world's most effective mobile money system. It is also our creativity that brought us 2 of the top 10 positions in last year's Innovation Prize for Africa. And it is also our creativity in the form of Farm Capital Africa that won the first prize for Kenya. We could give examples endlessly, but better to remind you of what President Obama spoke last year when he was here for the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, and he was clear that Kenya led this region in terms of innovation. It is therefore tempting that after we hear such praise, and also looking back as to how far we have come, we can all say, let us rest, and that we no longer need to struggle to come up with new ideas. But I believe that would be a very serious mistake on our part. We are still in need of more innovation in healthcare and in our financial services, in education, in agriculture, in security, transportation. In all these sectors, we still need transformation. Too many of our people still don't have health care that they can afford, and will one day, hopefully, somebody find a way to lower health costs and healthcare costs here in Kenya. Too many of our people still lack the financial services they need to prosper, and hopefully one day we will find a way to cater to their financial needs. Indeed, as the saying goes, for willing hands there is always work and reward. If you create a product or service that truly serves the need of our people, then you can be certain that people will come to you and you can prosper from that innovation. We want, as a government, to help our young people seize these opportunities. We want to make sure that your skill, your imagination, serves the needs of this nation and her people. And of course, we want to make certain that we remain the regional leader in terms of innovation. And that is why my government has done so much to support our innovators. Through the National Broadband Strategy, we have hastened building of the National Optical Fiber Backbone, or NOFB. With phase 2 of this project nearly complete, the backbone will provide broadband access across the country to connect our people and businesses even faster than ever before. We have also created the National Council of Science, Technology and Innovation under the Ministry of Education, and that council serves as the custodian of the National Research Fund and our National Innovation Agency, bringing together our sharpest research minds to collaborate for the good of this country. Equally, the Kenya Industrial Property Institute is there to secure our inventions and to protect potential earnings from the intellectual property. I trust that all innovators will indeed make best use of these institutions. But there is still work for us to do if we ever hope to get full value from the energy and creativity of our innovators. The first order of business is to strengthen the ecosystem for innovation. The research of academics and the experience of our industrials means little if it does not improve people's lives, and even less if it does not make Kenya freer, healthier, more democratic, and more prosperous. It is also true that it costs money to turn bright ideas into businesses and products and services into those that people need. It is clear to me, however, and I hope it is clear to all of you, that we need tighter links between our academics, our research institutions, and our industries. We need much closer collaboration between the financial services sector and our entrepreneurs, and I'm very happy to see Barclays Bank participating at this event and sponsoring as well. We need more risk capital to take a chance on the new ideas that could become tomorrow's national, regional, or global conglomerates, as we've heard from Joe. However, let me conclude my remarks and emphasize that we must keep improving the teaching and application of education in science, technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And in this context, I am pleased by the work being done by the Center for Mathematics, Science, and Technology in Karen to raise the standards of our science education. That is what we need and is what we shall have. But in any difficult and worthwhile work, it is the first step that matters most, because we all need to show what success looks like. And that is why today I join all of you in celebrating the pioneering example that has been shown to us here. You have shown us a glimpse of what a truly innovative nation needs to look like. I commend the leadership of the university again for remaining on top in driving innovation in our country and encourage them to do so. And as a sign of our willingness to continue to partner and to encourage this university to do so, from next financial year, that's 2017-18, as a government, we will increase the capitation for Nairobi University by 100 million shillings to cater for this event so that it is fully catered for and done. The second point that I want to say is I see a good number of chancellors here. I also want to encourage them. We also need to have Innovation Week for agriculture. We still have engineering. My good mom here can help us in Eldoret of having an Innovation Week in health and technologies in health. So we can all work together so that this is something that we expand and develop and grow. It doesn't have to be focused here in Nairobi. There's a lot of areas that we need and that could use innovation that could help increase productivity, increase the earnings of our people, of our farmers. And I encourage you, and we shall come and participate with you as you do these events across, because this is where we want our country to go. And this is what can truly encourage our young people to be prosperous and to be fully engaged. Lastly, also, is an issue that I was raising also out there. We also need to ensure, you see a lot of different innovations. And I promise you there are government ministries that go out there to buy the same product that is being made by our young people here off the shelf in other countries so that they can make commissions instead of buying from our people here. You know, truly. Even we as a government need to be able to support these young innovators by using the applications they have as opposed to going and buying them off shelf, because how else will they grow? Government must be supportive. Our private sector must also equally be supportive and say that they would also use some of the products and applications that we see here so that these businesses can grow, so that these businesses can get established, and so that more and more of our young people can prosper and get work and be gainfully engaged as they truly deserve to be. With those few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, nasema Mungu awabariki. Have a great week. There's still so much to see out there. Labda tutapata nafasi ya kuja kutembea pole pole tujionee. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you very much.